Hello, and welcome back to the top of the chain. You're here with Rocket. Today we're going to go over what the difference is between a traditional asset and an NFT asset. As you can see at the bottom, I've created some logos. They represent the NFT versions of traditional assets. We're going to talk about those and the differences and even some similarities. First, let's take a look at currencies. Both are fungible. Fungible is an important term to understand as it means to be exchanged equally. We're going to compare that to the term non-fungible in a little bit. We're going to come back to this list. First, we're going to go take a look on the internet. As we know, each country has their own currency. You can see the dollar is the United States currency. British pound, Europe uses the euro as their currency. Japan uses the Japanese yen, and so on. They're measured and traded daily. You can see that the DXY follows the US dollar currency, and you can see around May of 2020, the value of the US dollar decreased. This was around the time when the United States was printing a lot of money, increasing the supply, and therefore the value of the dollar went down. I point that out because supply and demand is really, really relevant with NFTs and cryptocurrencies. This is CoinGecko. It's a website that tracks all of the cryptocurrencies. Just like countries have currencies, blockchains carry currencies as well. So if you look here, you have a different list, a large list of cryptocurrencies. You can look at their market caps, has all their names down here, and there are literally hundreds. To go a little deeper, there's a tab up here for NFTs. We're going to talk about NFTs later on. This tab shows an NFT of the day, but what I find interesting is this NFT market cap number is a fun number to follow. And also looking at all of these NFT tokens. These tokens are on top of blockchains, and they're used for different reasons. If you want to look at the reasons, we can look under categories to show the different types of cryptocurrencies, different types of tokens. Once again, some call them coins, some call them tokens. But this tab is really interesting because it shows the different types and what they're used for. This is important to know. Tokens can be used for a lot of different things and are used for a lot of different things. From gaming tokens, yield farming tokens, tokens for decentralized finance, exchange tokens, stable coins. These are all very different. Make sure you do your own research on these. As you can see, there's lots and lots. Going back here, some of the main points we want to identify is our currencies, our traditional currencies are centralized. They're run by our Federal Reserve here in the United States. You can earn currency from investing and work. Cryptocurrencies and tokens are decentralized, and they can be earned from investing, staking, liquidity pools, playing games, etc. We'll discuss more later on. Let's take a look at art. As you can see, there's some similarities between traditional art and NFT art, as well as some big differences. If you're looking to get into NFT art, here's a place you can find NFT art. This site is called Rarible, rarible.com. And as you can see, there's some really cool art here. You can spend a lot of time just browsing and looking around. With different marketplaces like this, you will need a crypto wallet. You can inform yourself by looking here, clicking here. I use MetaMask. MetaMask is a common one to use as a wallet. Rainbow is another one I hear is very good, and I will be exploring that. There are lots of videos on how to set up a wallet. You're going to want to do that if you're going to look into purchasing, buying, and selling, trading NFT art. Another marketplace is OpenSea. This is a very big one. And here you have all kinds of art as well. There's different categories. There's art, music, domain names, collectibles, trading cards, virtual world, sports, all NFTs. But you can search, your favorite artists up here: Beeple, Fuocious, Trevor Jones. Lots and lots of beautiful art in here. And you also need a wallet as well. I use MetaMask again. Vive is on the Flow blockchain. Vive is another place to find beautiful art. They have a marketplace for games, collectibles, but also artists. And so here's their list of artists you can find at the top. Once again, you could be here all day looking at these beautiful pieces of art. So coming back to art and looking at the differences, one cool thing that's really awesome, it's one of the main reasons why I got into NFT art, is that with traditional art, the artist only makes a one-time profit when they sell their piece. And every time that piece is bought and sold over time, the original artist does not get any royalties. But with NFT art, they definitely do. And so artists make royalties forever, as long as that piece is traded, bought and sold among different owners. What's also awesome is the analytics. Blockchain is traceable by nature. It is very transparent, and we always know where that piece is. We always know what wallet holds it. NFT art can also exist in AR, augmented reality, in VR, like metaverses, and digitally, of course. They're easily bought and sold, and there's no third-party verification that's needed. That's different than a traditional piece of art where authentication is needed, and you need a third party to verify its authenticity. Blockchain is a transparent system, and it's a trustless network that proves ownership. A trustless network means that you do not need humans to verify whether something is authentic or not. Collectibles. Now this is what got me in the game. We're going to compare collectibles here, traditional collectibles and NFT collectibles. You can see here I have my 1989 Hoops Michael Jordan. It was about $100 that I bought for myself and my friend right before The Last Dance came out. And the hope was, one, we love Michael Jordan, and we enjoy holding this piece of memorabilia, this trading card. But we also hope that it appreciates in value. With collectibles, NFT collectibles, a lot more can happen with that. Once again, artists who created that collectible will create royalties forever. The artist can create rewards for their collectors. You can stake these NFT collectibles for other NFTs or tokens. You can use these NFTs in a game, and in that game you could find other NFTs or other tokens. You can upgrade collectibles, you can fractionalize them, you could rent them out. What's also cool is that the marketplace is instant, and there's no packing or mailing, and the analytics are incredible. One place to take a look at NFT collectibles is Atomic Hub. This is where I first fell in love with NFTs. This is where Garbage Pail Kids first launched their NFTs and got me really into this game. You can come here and look up GPK, and you'll find all of their collectibles here. You can collect sets, and there's different burning mechanisms with these. These can be lots of fun. They come in different varieties. These are two-dimensional, but some of them are animated, as you can see. They have a front and back. And they're from a brand, a major brand. It was the first major brand that I saw on the internet. It was the first major brand as an NFT, and that's what really got me excited. In addition, it was super nostalgia for me since I grew up with Garbage Pail Kids. Another type of NFT that got me going was NBA Top Shot. I got into NBA Top Shot at the end of August of 2020, And what was different about this is that they're videos. They're highlight clips, but they are collectibles. So you collect the moment. They call them moments. And these moments are animated with video in them. Super awesome. Another marketplace for NFTs is Eternity. Eternity, I feel, is a little underrated. I really like them because the art is beautiful. These are a set of collectibles that are animated, but they're three-dimensional as well. They're also licensed NFTs, depending on who the individual is. So Muhammad Ali, Tatis Jr., baseball player. These ones are beautiful. Let's take a second. These ones are so beautiful. Fernando Tatis Jr. They have Pele on here and the Winklevoss twins. Really, really amazing artwork here. The last one that I really want to share with you is Vivi. As we just went over, we saw two-dimensional video, three-dimensional NFTs. But these ones are special in that they are augmented reality. They are 3D, but they are augmented reality in that you can have them, you can look at them in your phone camera and they'll show up in like a statue. Now they're getting to animated NFTs. In addition, they are branded. So you can see there's Batman, Ghostbusters, Adventure Time. But they just partnered up with Marvel, which is a big deal. And so Spider-Man just came out last week. They're also creating a metaverse where all their collectibles can live. Not exactly sure what that is, but metaverse sounds exciting to me in that it's a place where you can travel and be in virtual reality. So these ones are pretty special for multiple reasons for me, and we'll revisit this one for sure. So with collectibles and with many different NFTs, there's lots of things you could do with them, right? The artist gets royalties forever. You can stake them, use them in games. You can upgrade them. You can fractionalize them. You could rent them. The marketplace is instant. There's no packing. There's no mailing like a traditional collectibles, like if you're dealing with eBay and such. And then the analytics are amazing. Land is the next area of NFT I want to discuss. Here are the list of attributes for each. Some have similarities and some have differences. Let's take a look. A big place to look at is Decentraland. At Decentraland, you could buy pieces of land and you can create, on that piece of land, you can create different things. You can create games, you can create a business, and do all sorts of things. You can wait for it to appreciate and you can sell it. You don't have to do anything with it. You can just wait for it to appreciate and then sell it. You could even rent it out. Same with the Sandbox. The Sandbox is also a virtual land place where you can buy, sell land, wait for it to appreciate, and sell it. You could build a business on there, build the games on there, build a gallery. Those are the partners there. The look is a little different. People create NFTs and sell them. Maybe you as a creator will want to do that. You as a creator can also build the games for other people. People are hiring people to create games on their virtual land. Somnium Space is another place. I'm not too familiar with Somnium, but I keep hearing about it and I need to do more research. Can access it through virtual reality. And then the last one I want to share with you is CryptoVoxels. This one's been around for a long time. This is kind of what their space looks like as we travel around. Super cool. These places are relatively new and they're growing. So there's actually more similarities between land. You can do anything on virtual land. You can create any type of character. You can build anything on there. Your imagination is the limit. there is no limit. The marketplace is instant and easy because it's on blockchain. You could rent your land, wait for it to appreciate, buy and sell land, make profit. Super, super awesome. Next, let's move on to gaming. This is a topic that is going to be huge, continue to be huge. The gaming industry is in the billions, and once blockchain gaming takes off and or traditional gaming adds NFTs, it is game over. Why? Well, let's take a look. An example of a game is F1 Delta Time. F1 partnered with Animoca Brands to create F1 Delta Time. You can buy your race car, buy your parts for race cars. You can sell those parts. You can sell your race car. You can buy drivers. And you have races where you can win Rev tokens. Those Rev tokens can be traded for Ethereum or any other type. You can stake here. Super cool stuff. If you're not into racing cars, you can race horses. On OpenSea, you can buy a horse and you can race it. When you come in first, second, or third, you make your money and prizes. You can name your horses. They're all different types of names. That's what that looks like. They partnered with NASCAR just recently, and so this is a really fun project. Another game is Splinterlands. That is on the Wax blockchain. And this is kind of a card game, kind of like Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. And you just battle using cards. But you can buy NFTs off of Atomic Hub that I showed earlier, and win tokens. They have their own token as well. Illuvium is a game that a lot of people are looking forward to. They're stating that it is a AAA game. In this game, you are able to look around and look for animals, battle, collect them, all on top of the blockchain and using the immutable blockchain. What's amazing here is you can do all sorts of stuff with their token and their NFTs. You can stake them, you can invest them in liquidity pools. Their token is the ILV token. One token is worth $438 currently. Let me remind you, though, that this game has not even released yet. So there's lots of interest in this game. You connect with your wallet right there, and you're ready to go. So gaming is going to be huge. Big difference in traditional gaming is that when you buy things in traditional games, you don't get them back. That money stays with the company. If you buy skins, you buy a weapon, you buy equipment, you can trade within the game, but you can never pull it out and exchange it for dollars. Where with blockchain games, you definitely can. And you can buy and trade and sell these items. You can stake these items. You can put them in liquidity pools. You're going to be able to even rent those. You can upgrade them. It is a whole new world. Some people are even talking about taking these items into other games, which could be really fun. This is the play-to-earn economy, something that we're going to get into in the future. Fashion is growing as well. Let's take a look. All the big names are starting to get into NFT fashion. We have Louis Vuitton started their game called Louis the Game. And basically you're this cute little character celebrating the 200-year birthday of Louis Vuitton. But most notably, there's 30 embedded NFTs you can find throughout the game. And they're designed by Beeple. It's pretty cool. Blankos is another metaverse to play in, but they partnered with Burberry. And so Burberry has their items that you could buy and sell and trade. RTFKT or Artifact is one of my favorites. These guys create incredible NFTs, and these guys are awesome for so many different reasons. They partnered with Fuocious, and they built a shoe. What's cool about this shoe is that if you hold this NFT, you can redeem it for a physical shoe. And this physical shoe is already being sold on places like StockX, which is a huge sneaker company that sells real physical shoes. And so here they are. These are the Fuocious Artifact Legendary, Fuocious Artifact Epics, and Fuocious Artifact Rare shoes, sneakers. Super cool. Artifact also did the Coca-Cola jacket, and one day, whoever owns this, which was sold for like $500,000 just a few weeks ago, they're able to use this jacket in a virtual world. I believe it's in Decentraland. Fashion is going to be cool. There's going to be, once again, because it's an NFT, you can buy, sell, stake, rent them out. You can redeem for physical. So now you have two assets. You have the beautiful NFT asset that is in your wallet. You'll keep that all the time, or you may have to burn it, depending on who's selling it. But then you'll also have the physical. NFTs serve as a ticket for authenticity, and the name brands are here. The last one I want to talk about are avatars, and avatars serve as a greater way to self-express, right? Avatars can be 2D, two-dimensional. You can find those on OpenSea. People put those avatars on their Twitter profiles or their social media profiles, or they could be 3D, and you could use these avatars in a metaverse. You can buy, sell, stake, rent those, visual expression in metaverses, and name brands are coming as well. So there's lots of stuff going on. I've categorized these type of NFTs. These are about the 6 or 7 main types of NFTs. There are many different types of NFTs that I did not cover. Music. There's even insurance NFTs. NFTs are going to be taking over our lives. We're going to see them everywhere. Your concert tickets will be NFTs. And so we'll talk more about that later on. The next episode is going to be NFT art. We're going to go deep into it. We're going to learn how to navigate, find, and buy your first art NFT. I'm going to show you that process. We're going to do that for each of those categories. Those categories are kind of the basic 6 NFTs that you commonly find, and we're going to get to those later on. But I am going to go deeper into each of these types of NFTs and show you a little bit more about them. They are kind of NFT 101 level. So in between, maybe every 2 or 3 of these videos, I'm going to be popping in and create videos with up-to-date information that I think you'll find interesting and have value for you. So until then, I hope this provided you some value and prepared you to go out and collect some happiness today. We'll see you next time here at the top of the chain.